Gwendolyn Christie and Naomi Harris are set to star in a gender-replaced Robin and the Hood film. Not only are they starring in it, but Robin Hood is apparently an 11-year-old girl in this quote-unquote adaptation. So Robin Hood will continue to get the Hollywood reimagination treatment as director Phil Hawkins will be working on a new film titled Robin and the Hood, based off a script from writers Stuart, Benson, and Paul Davidson. The film has cast actress Darcy Ewart, I think that's how you say her name, to play a gender-swapped Robin who also happens to be 11 years old. I think that's the character. I'm not sure how old the actual actress is. I would assume that she might be actually older. I'm not sure. I didn't look it up. Frankly, I don't really care. Anyways, alongside Ewart, the film has also cast Gwendolyn Christie and Naomi Harris, as well as Harry Potter veteran Mark Williams. Christie is reportedly playing a hippie who is transformed into a witch by Robin and her neighborhood gang's imagination. Harris is slated to play the film's version of Prince John. However, she will be a property developer rather than a usurper to the throne. Sounds very similar to the Canadian TV show. Some real estate mogul comes in and is trying to go after them, and then Robin Hood's trying to save the hood or whatever. Haven't watched anything, so not really sure, but that was kind of the description they gave us. But we did get this here. Specifically, Robin and a bunch of children pretend their cul-de-sac is in reality a magical kingdom. They use their imaginations to transform everyday objects such as trash can lids and drones into shields and eagles. So it's clearly set in modern times. As noted above, Christie's neighborhood hippie is transformed into a witch. The children's kingdom is threatened when Harris's property developer attempts to persuade the kids' parents to develop the surrounding land with health spas and daycare facilities. Faced with this threat and the inability to dissuade their parents, the kids decide to fight back. Producer Claudia Bloomhuber, I don't know. This sounds awful. Why are you calling it Robin Hood? Just call it something else. This has nothing to do with Robin Hood. Just call it something else. Make it its own original IP. This is clearly something that has nothing to do with Robin Hood, and you're trying to slap Robin Hood on there to sell it. Just call it whatever it was originally created to begin with. You don't need to call it Robin Hood. Stupid. But we've got this. Producer Claudia Bloomhuber praised the script, telling The Hollywood Reporter, "We were excited about Stuart and Paul's script from the moment we encountered it. Robin in the Hood is a story with a big heart and plenty of laughter, which reminds us of the power and importance of imagination in a world that is swiftly losing it." She had landing the fantastic quartet of Naomi, Mark, Gwendolyn, and Darcy to lead our cast is a brilliant coup, and we're thrilled that Sky, Future Artists, and GFM are joining us on this adventure. And then you have these other people that are producing it. Future Artists Entertainment's Matt Williams. They're joined by Alexander Jews, Florian Dargle, and Carol Griffiths. Julie Stewart and Andrew Orr will executive produce. So this just looks like an absolute disaster. Sounds like something straight to streaming and doesn't perform well at all, given the fact that it's all DEI and everything like that. I think maybe if it was its own original property, it might have been able to stand out and be somewhat interesting. But the fact that they decided to try and glom on to Robin Hood just means this is dead on arrival.
Subscribe for more.